Now we are going to talk about order of operations. The key concepts for following order of operations are to evaluate the expressions inside grouping symbols, to evaluate powers, to multiply and divide from the left to the right, and to add and subtract also from the left to the right. Our helpful acronym for following these key concepts is going to be PEMDAS. P stands for parentheses, E for exponents, M for multiplication, D for division, A for addition, and S for subtraction. We're going to use these rules in this order. So when we come across an example, we're going to do what's inside the parentheses first. And then if there's any exponents, we'll deal with the exponents. And then we can either multiply or divide, and finally add and subtract. I find it is extremely helpful for students to write this acronym at the top of their notebooks or going across or going down the side of your notebooks, because when you're doing the problems, it's really going to be beneficial for you to look back and see exactly which step comes next. In our first example, 50 plus 10 times 5. First thing we do is multiply. Multiply comes before adding. So 10 times 5 is 50. We add 50 with 50 for our answer of 100. In our second example, we're going to evaluate x minus 3y cubed when x equals 25 and y equals 2. First thing we need to do here is substitute 25 for x and 2 for y. Now that we have written our expression out, we have to do what is inside the parentheses first. So these parentheses are just around the number just to keep it by itself, but for here we have 2 cubed, and we need to evaluate 2 cubed before we can do anything else. So 2 cubed comes to 8, and now we have 25 minus 3 times 8. Next we can multiply 3 by 8 to get 24, and subtract 24 from 25 for our answer of 1. In our third example, we have subtraction, addition, and subtraction. There's no multiplication, division, parentheses, or exponents to worry about here, so we just work from left to right and find the answer that way. So 12 minus 7 is 5. Then our next part is add 3. 5 plus 3 is 8, and we do our last part of subtracting 6. 8 minus 6 is 2. Our final answer is 2. In our fourth and final example, we have 4 times the quantity of 8 minus 5. First, we must do what is inside the parentheses. 8 minus 5 becomes 3. Now we have 4 multiplied by 3, which we can do to give us 12.